undefined index or undefined variable, that error you will get. Correct? So this is how we have seen, right? So here now super global variables. What is the super global variables, right? So super global variables nothing but you can create a variable anywhere in the program. Okay, you can create a variable anywhere in the program. That variable we can access inside the function. We can access the same variable inside the class. We can access the same variable inside the object, or we can access that variable outside the program. Means, see, I have written one variable, I declared one variable in this page, like first, right? We can access the variable inside the function. We can access the variable inside the class. We can access the variable inside the object, and also we can access the variable outside the file, outside the program. Means I have written one file called a.php. In this program, I have declared one variable called $. Right. To access these super global variables, we have some of the built-in variables. We have some of the built-in variables, built-in super global variables like $global. We have seen this $global. We have seen, right? $, globals. Then $cookie, $cookie. Then $get. Then $post, then $request, right? Then $files, and so on. So then we have many super global variables, right? What I did in this program is in this a.php file, I used this $global followed with value ARR equals something like 29. Okay, this I have declared. Okay, here where in this program, in this a.php, I can access the same global variable, this variable, where in the other program, that is b.php. b.php, how? With again the help of this $global. Right? That is the right usage of this super global. That's the reason to say that super global means this is a special predefined associative arrays. Super global is a special predefined associative arrays, right? It allows the programmer to easily access. It allows the programmer to easily access the what? HTML header, nothing but a query strings. Query strings means I explained this part. Query strings and all you know, right, already. So this get, post, and request. These three are very important concept. Okay, next I'm going to explain this get and post only. We have one topic called $get and $post super globals. Super global array, right? We just understood super global. Super global nothing but we can access this variable anywhere inside the program, anywhere outside the program. You just remember that thing. Okay, super global means we can access the variables inside the program, outside the program. But in order to differentiate a normal variable with the super global variable, we have to use these keywords. You have to use these keywords. Okay, if you use these keywords, indicating for the browser, indicating for server that we have used what? Super global variables. And these variables we're going to access outside the program also. Right? Outside the program also. And we have seen this example, right? $globals. So we have created one function outside, right? Like this we have seen, right? One function we have created outside, like $A equals 10. Then we have created one function ABC. Then open. Here we have used global, right? That is $global. $global. Then that value, that global, then $A. Something we have used. Then this value, then we have used echo, right? So this value something 10, it has been fetched inside this function, right? This is what a super global will do. And we'll give more concentration on get and post. Okay, get and post. Okay, what this get and post? Right. So next concept is dollar get and dollar post super global variables or super global array. Okay. So where we have seen this get and post function, only get and post function. We have seen this get and post function where in the forms while doing the forms, right? So what this get and post will do, this get function, okay, if we use this get in the method, right, here we are going to use this get and all where in the method, that method either get or post. What this get will do, it is requesting for the server for some web page, right? It is requesting for a server some of the web pages, right? So at that web page, at the server, this web page where it is at the server side. It is at the server side, and this function is happening where at the client side. At the client side, correct? So here client requesting for a web page to the server. How he is requesting? With the help of get method. With help of get method, and at the web server, at the server side, it also having one method, that is dollar underscore get. Okay, dollar underscore get key. Whatever the request we are sent here from the client side, all that request will be load at the server side under this get. I will repeat. Okay, here get method, it is requesting for the server who by the client by using the get method, right? So the server, what it will do, whatever the request which is get from this client, all that values, means all that request will be stored where at the dollar get key, dollar get key, right? In the same way, right? So here same thing, I will copy this one. Then your post, when he will use post method, when post, after getting the page from the server, he will enter some value, right? He will enter some value, right? Then after he will submit, after entering the value, he will submit the submitted form, right? It is having the values, right? For example, username and password. Consider username and password is the form. Okay, one form it has been sent to the client that is having username and password. So what client will do, he will just add the username and password and he will post that one to where, to the again to server to validate that one. So here it is having a dollar post key to get the value from the web client and it will store at the post. Right, this is from the server to the client, right? Sorry, from client to server and server to client, again from client to server and server to client, right? In order to perform this action, okay, to perform this method, we are using the keywords called get method at the client side, dollar get at the server side. In the same way, post at the client side and the dollar post at the where at the server side. Okay, you just understand this part. I will show the example, programming example, right? So here super global, we can access, we can create a variable and we can access that variable anywhere inside the program, outside the program. That is what super global is, right? Then dollar get and dollar post, here at the client side, get method, right? In order to access the web page, we are going to use the get method. At the server side, we have a dollar get key, whatever the get means, whatever the request we're getting from the client side. In order to store those values, there we're going to use dollar get. What is the value here at the get? I'm requesting for what? Facebook.com, right? Facebook.com means it's having a URL, right? That URL and the DNS server, IP address, everything it will be loaded at the get side in this key. Post, after getting that web page, the user will enter the values and that will be sent to the again at the server side. Okay, those values will be loaded at the post, right? So what the difference between these two, I will show, right? So I will close this and open one more key notepad. Okay, so here in order to perform what this get and post method, what we need one form, that we need one form, right? So to enter those values, that value we need to pass at the where at the server side. So first we have to create a program to create a form, right? So doc type, then HTML, then head, then title, then I will be using like get and post. Okay, I will close the title and close the head. I am opening body. I open the form. Okay, inside the form we have to use what? Method and action, because we're using get and post method, means that we have to give it at the form method. I'm using get function here. This is the get. Then action. Okay, we are going to create one PHP by the name ab.php. Okay, going to form method equal to get and action ab.php. Correct. So means here we are requesting for what? Requesting for the page from the server, right? Get method. So what I will do, name, I'm creating the form now. Name, input, right? Then type equal to text, then name equal to something username, right? So what I'm going to use, right? So I'm going to access the value, what value I'm giving here, right? Here what value I'm entering in the client side, the same value I'm going to access at the server side by using this name, by using this name tag. I'll explain. Okay, I will show you. I'll copy this, Control C, Control V. Here we are giving a password, right? Here input type what? Here input type is the password. Okay, so the name I will do different, something like PSWD. Okay, you can give any name there and submit button. Input type equals submit, value equals submit. Form, body, then HTML. Right, this is the basic HTML page it is used to create the form, right? One text box by the name, and the text box by the name password, and the submit, right? So I will save this. Remember, you have to save both file at the server side only. Okay, so I'm giving the file name like program 15.html. Save. Okay, open one more page. This is to write what? PHP program, right? So type HTML, head, title. I will write just PHP server. Okay, then title, head, body. Right here I'm giving one tag, right? So what is that? Submission form. open PHP, right. So here, what I'm using, I'm trying to access this value, right? I'm trying to access this value. Okay, what value I'm giving here, right? That is displayed at the server side. It is getting that value, right? So echo. Okay, as I said, the value where whatever the value we are sending from the client side, where whatever the value you're sending from client side, those value will be stored at the $get at the server side. So what I will do, I will use $_get, right? Then how are we going to access that value? How are we going to access this value? By using what? By using this name. By using this name, we're going to access that value. Right here, I given what there? I given username, right? Then copy the same thing. We given one more. That is one more value we are giving there by the name password. Same thing, but the name we have given like PSWD. PSWD, correct? This is the password we have given there. PSWD. See. Okay. Then close the PHP. Then close the body. Okay, correct. Okay, fine. Everything is fine. It looks fine here. Okay, I will save this by the name AB, because here we have given what? AB, right? AB.php. Save. Right. So we have saved the both program now. Correct. We can see the created what? AB.php. When get method, it will invoke to, it will direct to this page. Here it will get this value from here. Okay. Let's see the output. Go to here, localhost, get localhost program 15.html. No, right. So program 15 .html. You get form here by the name and password. I'm giving some name like Vivek. Okay. Then the password like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. After submitting at the client side. Okay, just observe in this bar. Okay, in this bar, just in this URL bar, you just observe there. Okay, when I submit, it has moved to where? At the ab.php, right? So there at that, by using this echo, right? So whatever the value we have given there at the client side, that is Vivek and 1 2 3 4 5 6, those values it has accessed in this page, in this PHP page, right? So this $get will be store all the values what it has sent from the client side, right? And it displayed here, right? Vivek 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you can see here username whatever we are given. Okay, that is displaying at the browser. Okay, means here if you use the get method, whatever the value it is displaying at the server side, at the client side, that will be displayed at the URL. Right? So what I will do, I will just change this get to post, and everything I will keep the same. I will save this. Go to here in PHP. I will replace this with post. Replace this with post. Okay, and save. Okay, I save both the file. I'll just open again the local host. program 15.html. Okay, we got a new refreshed page. We wait. I will give 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, you just observe here in this URL bar. Submit. You can see. Can you see here? Right, there will be no value has been displayed at the URL. Right, this is what the difference in post and get method. Here, post, as I said, at the get method means what? At last, the result will be load at the client side. So at the client side means it will be displayed. Get method, it will be displayed at the client side. But the server side, it is very what? Secure. Secure means what? There, the result will not display there. Means that result will not display to the user. Okay, everything will be run inside the server program. That is the reason. After the URL, you will not get any value. Only the result you will get. Right? This is what get and post method. Get and post method. Only small difference in request method. Okay, I'll just show request method also. Request. Right. Request. So at the client side, means at the HTML, we have used which? That is post. Right. Here we have used post. But here we have not used the post. We are just given in the PHP request method. Right. So localhost 15.html, enter, name, anything, 1 2 3 4 5 6, submit. Like it is performing like post method now, because at the client side we are used post, but at the server side we have not mentioned the post. Okay, I will change this to get method now. Okay, I will change to get, but I will not change anything where in the PHP page. Okay, why I'm opening new page here is because this is at the server side we are running, right? So if you refresh, the same page will not refresh properly. That is the reason I am opening this file again and again, because this again server should send a new page to the client. So Vivek, 1 2 3 4 5 6, submit. Now you can see now it has worked as per the get method, right? So request method we will use at the server side means though we change anything at the HTML page, it will not affect this PHP page if you use the request. So as it is there in the HTML, this request page, this PHP page work according to the HTML page. Instead of changing here post, if we change there in the HTML page, if we change get method there, instead of changing here get. That is the difference of the request method.